Okay, let's go through this so you can set up your own work order system. Okay, first of all, this isn't good just for work order systems. This would be good for any collaborative effort that you have with your board, like maybe a newsletter. You've got 4 or 5 people responsible for articles for the newsletter, and you want to see how they're doing. You can use this to manage that. And let's say one of your people has a meeting in Boston, and they're under a tight deadline to get maybe an article in. This, of course, would reach them in Boston. They can see how everybody else is doing and get their own work in on time, too. Okay, you will need a Gmail account, so let's just go to Gmail Setup. It's free to set it up. It's easy. It just takes about 30 seconds to set it up, but you will need it to access Google Docs. Once you have Gmail account, you can just go to your search bar, type in Google Docs, and you can see in my case it put my email address there. Already has it ready to go, and it's going to log me in automatically to Google Docs. Okay. Now there are 2 things here right now: the service request that's starred and the service completion, and it's shared with everyone. That means it's available to everybody on the web. So that means you can access it. You can do a search here for docs. You should be able to go to CAI Lightspeed and find both of these documents. If for some reason you can't, you can email me at steve@landscape.pro, P-R-O, and I will get one of these to you. These are templates, however. Let's take a look at these. This service request, the first thing you have to do is you have to open up the template, and you're going to have, before you can make copies to it or make changes, you're going to have to save one for yourself. So make a copy, and let's just say prop the manager Lightspeed service request, and we're going to save that. Okay, now you're off of the template. Now you're on your own document. You can do whatever you want with it, and everybody can't see what you're doing. So let's take a look at it. It's very simple. Timestamp is done by the computer. If you need something done, you're going to enter in just these 6 fields: site name, address if you need that, person requesting the service, and a date. And you might ask yourself, well, why do I need a date if it's got a timestamp? Let's just assume that it got called in on the 23rd of April, but someone didn't actually get to enter it in until the 25th. Then everybody would know that the work order sat for 2 days before it got out. Again, we're trying to keep everybody in the loop all the way along the line, and this will help. Then what would you like addressed? Broken sprinkler head. If there's an internal work order from a property management company, you can put that there. And that's all you're going to enter, is just these 6 things in here. And then as we go along, as the contractor finishes up, he's going to say you received it on the 27th. Got a question though: is the head along the driveway or by the home? Help us locate that. Then eventually we'll have the work order was completed on the 30th, and then we ask the customer if they were happy with the request and if there's anything else that can be done. Piece of cake. So let's go ahead and share this quickly. We'll invite a couple people to get on this. I'm just going to use one of my other email addresses, and I'm going to let this person edit it. I can also have someone view it. Let's just do property manager at landscape.pro. Check out our new work order system. And I'll send that. I can send a copy to myself. Now you can see that I'm sharing this with 2 other people. These people can edit it. If at some point I want to transfer this over to the property manager, bang, I can make them the owner. I can make whoever switch it up, and that's what we're going to do. Then we're going to save and close this, and then let's check out the notification rules, because this is where the system gets great. Now I can be notified anytime a change is made. Maybe it's an office person at the contractor's place. I want them to be notified anytime a change is made. Maybe somebody else. Maybe you've got enough other stuff coming in, and you only want to know when the work orders are completed. So we click there. Okay. Now, anytime that I click that any of these work orders are completed, I'll be notified just of this instead of the whole thing. But we're going to leave it anytime changes are made. And then depending on how many of these you have going, you either get these once a day, or I can get emailed immediately when something comes up. So we'll save that. I want to be emailed anytime changes are made. And we're done. And that's it. And towards the end of the month, as you do these, you're going to get a list of 10, 15, 20 of these work orders. They're all going to be in one place. Everyone's going to have access to these all the time. You'll probably a week before the board meeting, you'll check with the contractor and say, you know, I've got a few work orders still open. Check it out, get those cleaned up, and then the day of your board meeting, you're going to print out this spreadsheet, bring it along with you, and hopefully, I figure it'll save between 5 and 10 emails to phone calls per site per month easily by doing this and getting the work done quite a bit faster. So that's it. Let me just show you the form here. Go to a live form. This is a form that maybe a homeowner can use, and the other thing is you can embed this into a web page like your association website. I'll show you how to do that, but you just fill this information in here. It's just put in GHH townhomes, and I'm not going to put any other detail in here, but I'm just going to submit it. And everybody who's on the edit list or view list will get a copy that a change was made to the GHH townhome site. And that's all there is to it. Okay. Then quickly, I'm going to show you this other one that starts from the contractors, the completions. And there's the notification right here. Let me show you this quickly. It took, what, 30 seconds to get this. Check out our new work order system. Click to open. And when we open this, we would see this spreadsheet. Okay, so this is coming from the contractor, and I would suggest using this for a scheduled service, like a scheduled fertilization or edging. So let's just say that we edged it, GHH, and I'll pop this in there. And I'm going to send this out anytime that this service is done. Okay, and that's it. That's the whole thing, really. Like I said, it's very simple to do. It was just more explaining it. I hope that you get a chance to use it. The other thing is, if you end up coming up with a better form, there's many gadgets that could be used with this. If you end up improving this, it'd be great if you could share it with the CAI members and put something back on the web for everybody else to use. At any rate, I hope this helps. Hope you're a member of CAI, and look forward to talking to you sometime again.